Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 3, and welcome to World 3, which is a water world. Yay, I don't really care for water levels all that much, but I'll say this much. They're better than the ones in Super Mario Bros. 1, but no, I'm still not a huge fan of them. I think the ones in Super Mario World are much better, but we are not playing Super Mario World right now, but it is what it is. At least they're not all bad. I like them, again, I like them more than the ones in Super Mario Brothers, at least, so there's that going for it. But unfortunately, the bloopers are still just as annoying as ever. You know, when they actually notice you. I don't know why, but this one's swimming away from me for some weird reason. Usually they're supposed to swim towards you, so I don't know what was up with that one, but whatever the case, I ain't complaining. There's also these flower enemies that shoot those... I don't even know what those are supposed to be. They shoot that at you, and there's nothing you can do about it because you can't kill them. You know, there's a lot of enemies under the water you can't kill even with a fire flower. So, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this, personally. It's not a bad level. Well, this isn't a bad level anyways. Most of the levels aren't that bad, but certainly there are some annoying parts in them. And there's also a new enemy here that I really freaking hate, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. So that was the first level. Very quick, very easy. Second level, I wouldn't call it quick and easy, but I would call it quick at least. So basically here's the gimmick for this one. You can either swim in the water or you can take the land path and go on that little conveyor belt, or not conveyor belts. What's the word I'm looking for? Platform. You can go on that little platform and just stay out of the water, or you can get in the water and try and swim your way through. More to advice, the platform is the right choice. If you go in the water, you're pretty much dead, because without a fire flower, you can't defend yourself against these cheeps unless you jump on them. I'm pretty sure I landed on that one, but apparently not. And, yeah, all I want to do is get up there so I can get the mushroom, but hey, look at that, another cheep, and I'm dead. I'm not a huge fan of that. So yeah, just stay on the platform. Don't fall in the water like I did. If you fall in the water, you're as good as dead. You know, you might as well just die purposely at that point, because there's no way you're going to make it through. Unless you're not me, in which case you might have a chance. But for me, no, I'd rather just take the death. But considering it's an LP, I didn't want to just give up right away. I wanted to try, but I failed miserably. And that's the end of the level. It's very quick, but it can be quite the pain. So, I don't know. That one's alright, I guess. But the next one, not a fan of, let me tell you. But first, let's go play the card game. Yeah, flip over any two cards. So, let's see. You got a fire flower and a mushroom. Oh, fire flower and the fire flower. Now, ooh, a mushroom. Why I didn't go back for the other mushroom, I don't know, but I guess I forgot it was there already. And over here we have a mushroom house, so let's pick a box, and let's see. We got the frog suit. Cool. I'll show that off later. Honestly, though, the frog suit's kind of eh. Also, this cloud, I misused it. Just like the music box last part, I misused it. So, I'll explain it after this level, but real quick, I gotta talk about this fish. That right there, I'm pretty sure his name's called Big Bubba or something like that. I freaking hate that fish, let me tell you. Because guess what? He's a pretty big fish, right? And guess what he can do? He can kill you instantly if he gets a hold of you. Yeah. He will swallow you whole and you're dead. Even if you're a big Mario or if you have a fire flower, he can still kill you instantly. So you basically have to kill him before he kills you, let me tell you. I really don't like that fish. That fish freaking sucks. If I didn't have a fire flower, this would be so much more difficult and annoying. What's even more annoying is that he keeps respawning too. Why can't it just be like Lakitu, where you kill him once and then he's gone? No, he keeps coming back and coming back and coming back. It's just... I freaking hate that fish, what can I say? That fish sucks. But, to continue the topic I was on before, the cloud actually lets you skip past levels. So if there's like a level you don't want to play, you can use the cloud and just skip right over it. Truthfully, I forgot what it did. I thought maybe it brought in a cloud that you could ride through the level or something like that, and that wasn't the case. But considering I plan on showing off all the levels anyways, the cloud's not going to be really useful to me, so yeah. Anyways, on to the fortress. And I have to say, this is one of the more annoying fortresses. Some of the fortresses and castles, well, okay, there's no castles in this, so I'll just call them the fortresses. The fortresses can be kind of annoying at times because, let me tell you now, there's a lot of, remember how in Super Mario Brothers 1, the last world, how Bowser's area had a lot of mystery to it because you had to go the exact right routes? They brought a lot of that back for Super Mario Bros. 3, and I never liked that in Super Mario Bros. 1. You know, I'd rather just focus on, you know, getting through the level than trying to figure out where I gotta go. So in this one, for example, there's a bunch of doors, and you gotta figure out which one leads to the right way so you can continue on. A lot of them, though, are dead ends and keep sending you into this freaking area where there's a lot of water and a couple of cheeps that can kill you. And they keep respawning every time, so yeah, you gotta be really careful to avoid them. So, yeah, not a fan of this idea, personally. I don't like it. Darn it. Freaking boo. And again, I chose wrong, so once again, I'm back in the water. And there's so many freaking doors to choose from. Why can't it just be like 4 or 5, something simple? Or, heck, better yet, how about 3? That'd be simple. That'd be nice. I don't know what's up with the other warp pipe, but we're not going to find out. Let's just go and jump on this one. Alright, maybe the next door will be it. Maybe. Can hope. And I'm surrounded by boos. That's not good. There we go. Jump over the dry bones. Take this one out. And hey, look at that. A block with a 1-up. Cool, but I'm not jumping in the water for it. Screw that. And over here. There we go. There's the door we needed. And now on to the boss. And I must say, holy smokes, he's much harder. Oh man, I'm so lucky I hit him there. And oh my gosh, he has wings, but still he's a pushover. Seriously. Will we ever see a hard version of this guy? Because honestly, I don't think we are at this point. He's so simple and easy. It's ridiculous. And now we got a Hammer Bro to deal with. So, Star Power, go! Or excuse me, Hammer Brothers to deal with. And I'm just curious to see if there's any power-ups in any of these blocks, because before there was. So is there going to be any power-ups in here? Yes, there will. Alright. So if you guys ever need it, there's a power-up right there for you. But yeah, now we got a hammer, and with the hammer we can break the rocks. So let's go down here and let's break this block so we can go play the slot machine. There we go. Could also break it from the other side, but I was on that side anyway, so yeah. Alright, let's see if I can win this. Darn it. I failed again. Yeah, well, whatever. Moving on. And I haven't shown this warp pipe off yet, have I? So let's check that out. I wonder where this goes. I'm sure it goes someplace awesome, right? It's not anything ridiculous or anything. Oh, it just takes you to a door that's locked and you can't go through. That was a waste. So I just went ahead and now we're on to the next level. And hey, look at that. We're on the ground. Yay! About time. You know, water levels kind of suck sometimes, so it's kind of nice to be on the ground again. And, whoop, big jump there. Whew, I'm amazed I made that on my first try. And also now we have a new Paragoomba that drops something on you. I don't know what those are. Maybe they're mini Goombas or something like that. They're annoying though, and that's, if they grab onto you, they slow you down. You know, they don't hurt you, they just slow you down. So that other enemies can hit you and hurt you, and I don't like that. And of course, Lakitu's got to come back because I just hate them so much, right? If I liked them, there wouldn't be so many, but that's the end of that level. Again, very short like most of the levels in Super Mario Bros. 3. So, that's 4 levels down already. Let's move on to level 5, and let's go and demonstrate that frog suit, why don't we? Again, I'm not the biggest fan of the frog suit. You know, I'll say this much. It's good for swimming and whatnot. Yeah, you don't even have to push the button now. All you have to do is push up and down and left and right and all that. And Mario goes in the way you want, so that's pretty cool. But the problem is, unlike the Fire Flower, you can't attack enemies. There's no, like, frog smack or something like that. Although that would look really weird now I think about it. You know, there's no attacks, so you're still defenseless, you know. So, yeah, it swims good, don't get me wrong. It's definitely the best suit for swimming, but the problem is you can't attack. And the whole reason I like a Fire Flower underwater is so that I can attack. And speaking of underwater, I don't think I mentioned it before since we were in underwater levels before, but remember the Tanuki Leaf? Remember how I mentioned before you can do that tail swat with it and it can attack some enemies and harm them? Not underwater. I have no idea why, but for whatever reason, at least in the Super Nintendo version, I don't know if it's this way in the NES version of Super Mario Bros. 3, but you can't swing your tail underwater. I don't know if it's just like a glitch or something like that, or maybe they actually programmed it that way, but that really sucks because it takes away, you know, something that could have been useful underwater. You know, the cape in Super Mario World is awesome in that, you know, even underwater you can still take out the cheeps and whatnots. It wasn't as effective as the fireball, but it was still useful. So, yeah, I'm just going to assume that's the way they chose to program it for some weird reason. I don't know why. But whatever the case is, you can't use the Tanuki Leaf tail swipe under the water, and I find that kind of annoying. So, why that is, I don't know. But anyways, I went and speed this part up because we want to stop by these mushroom houses and pick up the items. Not going to bother with the slots because I suck at the slots, and also because why bother? You know, I got 98 lives as is, so yeah. Anyways, 2 more frog suits, yay. And still got a card matching game down there, but whatever. Moving on to level 6, and oh no, it's a scrolling level.
This is gonna suck a lot.
Can I go back underwater, please? I don't like side-scrolling levels like this. They're so annoying. Yeah, well, whatever. At least World 3 has some variety, I'll say that much. It's not specifically just Water World. Because if it was, that would kind of suck. But, no, they actually did put in some more level types, which I like. Now we got the Tanuki Leaf, which is fantastic for when you're in the scrolling levels like this, since you can float around and whatnot. Ooh, almost hit that Koopa there. That would have been no good. Whoa! I don't know why I didn't pick up that shell there, but for whatever reason I didn't. But, whatever. Doesn't matter. We're moving on. Moving on in the world. There we go. Oh, crap. There's the exit. Can I get over there without dying? Oh, no! Oh, man. I got so lucky. Come on. Get down there. Oh, I missed. That was embarrassing. Well, anyways, I went and cut ahead, but I went and stopped at this point because I just wanted to show off the block, me breaking the blocks for whatever reason. I think that single block over there has an extra life in it. I, for whatever reason, did not hit it, but now we're just going to float down safely, and there we go. Much better than the way I tried. But anyways, folks, that's going to do it for this part, so thank you all for watching, and be sure to tune in next time when we continue on through World 3, so I'll see y'all then. Later.